Hey, were you able to get something figured out with your teacher? Or? Hey, awesome. Cool. We'll talk about this. Okay, I call this meeting to order at 2:06 p.m. Vice President.
Here.
Director of Internal Affairs.
Here.
Director of Outreach.
Present.
Director of Legislative Affairs.
Present.
Director of Finance.
Here.
Director of Student Technology.
Here.
All directors present. Perfect. Is there any motion to approve or amend the agenda? You can still amend. No one's motion.
I motion to approve the agenda.
Seconded.
So no amendments. Okay.
I-
Are you saying you need to? Are you saying you need to amend it, or were you?
No, yeah. She forgot what amendment she was going to.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Oh, so Connor remembers.
I'm so confused. Okay, moved by the motion on the floor to approve the agenda was moved by Alicia, seconded by Ben. All those in favor say aye.
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 Motion passed unanimously. Approval of the minutes. They were sent out to you.
I motion to approve the minutes.
I second.
Moved by Nora, seconded by Moira. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passed unanimously. All right. Open public forum. Now is the time for public comment. Welcome and thank you to all those members of the public who are present in today's meeting. This segment of the meeting provides the executive board an opportunity to hear new concerns and new perspectives on current issues related to the UW-Tacoma student body. The executive board will neither discuss nor debate topics raised in public comment. This is not because we don't value commenters' perspectives, but it is to ensure that any related action is taken transparently before a duly notified public at a future meeting. However, directors may ask clarifying questions of those giving public comment or may request to meet to gain further insight after the meeting. In addition, ASUWT is committed to fostering a constructive and respectful environment in these meetings. As such, we kindly ask that all remarks made during public comment reflect professionalism, respect, and come from a place of mutual understanding that we are all here to advocate on behalf of students. With that, I begin public forum, which we just have our advisors present as usual. Connor wanted to make sure for the record that the advisors now indeed have a table of their own.
We never approved that.
We didn't approve that. With that being the end of public comment, we will now move to unfinished business, which we have none because we're so productive, into new business, beginning with an executive session. And we are now about to enter into executive session as defined by RCW 42.30.110 and Section 205.02 of the ASUWT bylaws. An executive session is a closed meeting that allows the board to discuss specific confidential matters such as personnel matters, legal matters, negotiations, or HR-related matters without the public presence. The purpose of this is to ensure a candid and protected discussions. During the session, the board will be meeting to discuss the appointment of candidates for the Services and Activities Fee Committee. After the board concludes discussion, we will reconvene in an open meeting. Note that this is only for discussion and votes will be made publicly and transparently in the following week's meeting. With that, I ask all members of the public to leave to allow for executive session to begin. Okay, the meeting has reconvened after executive session. Is there any action that is to be taken after? Now that we are in a public meeting.
I motion to approve Nora as the committee member,
Nor who?
Nora Duncan.
That would have been awkward.
Just all the collective Noras in the school.
I second that motion.
Okay, moved by Mariah, seconded by Alicia. All those in favor say aye.
I,
All opposed? Abstaining?
Aye.
Motion.
Abstaining.
Motion passes unanimously. Nora will be moved forward to the chancellor for appointment to the Services and Activities Committee. Beautiful. Okay. Moving down the agenda to purchasing request for Fall General Assembly. Do you, can I pull it up? Is there something that can be sent?
Yes, let me just send it to you.
Okay.
Because I don't see,
I like this side of the room better, I think. Is it though?
I'm on the form. How does it feel like?
Okay. I'm just now getting signed in. Interesting. On Teams?
Yeah, I see.
Okay.
Or did you want it to send it to me to email or to text?
No, this is fine. I got it. We don't have like a wireless mouse like we did in the other room, did we? Okay. I'll just,
There's that one, but I don't know if it would be better just to don't look at that, but look at this first, I think. So,
okay. I'll just stand over here because this is where the mouse is. This will be great when we have an office manager, so I could stay over there. Okay. Are you wanting me to talk about this, or are you
I can just say,
say it into the mic too?
oh. I can just give a saying that they need $1,550. It's for fall GA. You're all taught about what that is, and I believe it's just Holly, Ben, and our liaison that's going, correct?
no.
No. So who's
So
who's, the,
additional
who's the
people.
third party?
So it's looking like 9 people, so 3 people to a
So
room.
am I getting that? So there's 3 rooms, but
Yes,
it's gonna be
3
9
rooms,
people
and there will be
going in.
3
9
people in a room.
Yeah, but we'll
Got
be doing
it.
like two.
It depends.
Yeah.
So we'll have from 7 to 9 people.
Okay.
We need to follow up with specific people to ensure that they're committed, but
Yeah.
at the maximum, we have 9 people.
9 people in 3 rooms with
Yeah.
9 people.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, I have those pictures. I mean, do you want to speak more about those 9 people? Because I just have 3 rooms.
Yeah, well, what I can speak to too is that there is a tentative price. So this is where Connor's insight would be good, is We don't have UCAR anymore on this campus, but I found the receipt that we used for the van last year,
Mhm.
and that cost $350, rounding up.
Okay.
So with how many people we're bringing, we'd probably have just enough to fit in the van, or we get the majority of people in the van and then another person drives their own car.
Would it be better if we estimate a little bit more for that or no? Because you're bringing 9 people. Was 9 people brought last time to Fall GA?
No, it was just myself, Ryan, and Crystal last time.
Okay, and then all 9 people can fit in this van?
Yes,
Oh,
we've
okay.
used this van. Well, I drove the van last year and it fits a significant amount of people. And it was taken when I was director of outreach to Fall GA in Seattle, and that it can fit. Connor, do you know off the top of your head? I've counted 8 mental math in my head for the van. Okay. 8. Okay. So then still what I was saying is we would probably get the van and then have like 5 people in the van and then or
Okay.
6 or 7 or however many, and then some people can take the car.
Okay. Oh, okay. That was, I
But
guess like I didn't know that part. But then,
Yeah.
okay, that makes sense. I thought it was like 3 people, 3 rooms. So I didn't know that. There was like
no. We're
that's fine.
Ben, do you want to speak on the rationale of like how people were picked, not people specifically, since that's still being it'll be formally announced on Friday. but
Yeah.
Just our rationale.
So the 3 people that, due to their positions, we decided do need to be there
Yeah,
were myself, Holly, and Ashley, our legislative liaison.
got it.
But we wanted to still provide the opportunity for
Okay.
other members of ASUWT to attend if
Got
they
it.
were interested. So per the process that we tried to use to make it as unbiased as possible and to prevent any issues with our selections, because we ultimately just decided we can't take everyone,
Fair.
was to request anyone interested to write me a letter of interest. And Holly and I have been reviewing those. And essentially, we are still in sort of the decision-making process of that,
Got
of
it.
who specifically,
Want to bring, but this looking like 9.
but
9 at the max.
9 at the max.
If we
yeah.
accept everyone who submitted a letter, it would be 9. If we were to be more selective, it would be 7.
Got
But
it.
we're
so-
still having to do some consideration right now.
Okay. Okay. That's fair. I was even looking at the prices of the hotels. I was like, oh, for one person?
No,
I was like,
no, no,
wow.
no.
I think we also concluded either way, the rooms are going to be, we'll still be using the same number of rooms.
Yeah.
Yes, it'll be the same number of rooms regardless if it's 7 or if it's 9. It just means one room will have 2 people rather than 3 people. Another factor about this too is that it could be cheaper. We have this set up so we have people coming in Friday night. So that means 2 nights rather than 1 night.
Got it.
So if, say, those individuals who do get that notification on Friday that yes, they are going, if they decide to come in Saturday morning, they won't need that Friday night. So this is a gross estimation. Perfect. Thank you.
Perfect. So UCAR number looks right. 350 in the
Do-
hotel.
Do any other directors have concerns?
Does the hotel come with breakfast?
I picked a hotel that has breakfast, yes.
Wonderful.
Also, I think WSA normally provides something anyway.
Breakfast.
Breakfast.
It's Best Western Plus. I don't.
It's a very light
yeah.
breakfast.
So, and
It even has Wi-Fi and parking.
mhm.
The pool, pet friendly.
Alicia, you could better speak on this too, but even if we were the board were to approve the full amount of this, there's plenty of money left over for spring GA, correct?
Yes, let me actually put so people can see that.
I can pull it up here too for the.
Did we send it to you? So
I can find it real quick.
Okay. Because for that one, for WSA retreat, we have 3,300 budgeted.
Yeah.
So when you really think about it, that we're only asking for roughly around like $1,550. Would that be? Huskies on the Hill, we have 3,000 allocated. Yeah.
So I'm pulling it up. Boom, numbers.
The travel one,
There we
yeah. Yeah. So there, boom.
Numbers.
Which, by the way, does a U card get pulled out of WSA retreat, or is it called out of motor pool because it's motor pool, or is it this that money's just for? Got it. Okay. So then, yeah, all $1,550 would get pulled out of the WSA retreat, which we'll still have enough again, like she said, for spring.
Yeah.
We should.
And odds are, if the pattern holds, it will probably be held on the western half of the state. So it shouldn't cost that much money anyway. Is there any further discussion on this proposal of sorts? Is there a motion to approve or deny this proposal?
I motion to approve this proposal.
1550, I think it says.
$1,550.
I motion to approve this proposal for $1,550 for the fall GA. I second.
Moved by Nora, seconded by Moira. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Did you? Okay, motion passed unanimously. I just didn't see you say anything. Okay. I think that moves us to director updates. Director updates? Hello, where's the agenda? There it is. Director updates.
I just want to say thank you for those who have been filling out the hourly tracking form. I now have a tracking system for it now. So you might get like an annoying message from me now if you don't fill it out. So now I could track. I'm going to go in weekly to put those hours in. So Yeah.
Is there a process for like backdated? Just fill it out.
oh yeah. You just fill it out. So the summer hours, I know that there wasn't a policy at the time. So if you remember those hours you worked and you know what you did, just put that in there. I think it goes back July 21st, and I think the last day was before fall quarter. So if you know anything from July 21st and you know you weren't filling it out since July 21st, just like throw that in there. And it could be like something simple like, oh, if you remember, it'd be useful data. So
If you want raises, or if you want your position to have a raise next year, then fill it out. Depending on the services activities fee committee and whether or not they approve it. That makes a better case.
So campus conversation is coming up. You guys know this already, but I'll just say it again. It's student forum. So that is going to be on the 22nd from 12:30 to 1:30. I decided that I want either Nora or Emmanuel to take over the representation of Senate so that it's not unfair to the individual schools that are able to attend versus the people that aren't able to attend. I can help with that because I know I didn't really ask. Really, I mean, I sent a message, but we can talk about it more if you want. Yeah, and let's see. Goals and games again is on the 18th. Lights out is going to be a contest, costume contest. So sign up for that if you're interested in dressing up and being a part of that. Goals and games will be fun and pretty low key, and there will be food. So
Anyone else?
Special allocations opens next week. So if any, like I'm be looking at minimum wage increase for hourly positions, but anything else that I need to know about, put it on my radar because I've been hearing here, there, she say they have been hearing some things that they need to be put on the special allocations request. So bring that to me so I can start working on that.
Anyone else? Cool. Guys, your updates.
Got their own table, but not their own mic.
I know. The next thing they're going to do without asking is get a mic at their table. I could just repeat what you say into the mic.
Hold it. Hold the bottom button. It might be off.
Can also borrow my mic.
Or, yeah.
Shit. There it is.
I don't know if you gave it to the right advisor.
Yeah. Just a real quick, day of caring, obviously is coming up. We're trying to get a push on that as much as we can. I'm going to have another couple days of tabling at the doghouse from our team, from my team. So if you can share those social media posts, whatever you see on there from HV, IG, and then obviously, we encourage you all to participate. I'm most likely going to have those of you who are familiar as just leads at all the separate ones. But if there is something that you yourself really want to do and just participate in, just let me know and you're free to do that. But if you can, lend your time as a volunteer to be a lead at some of those and help direct folks over there, that would be great. There's going to be potentially two offsite destinations that we're going to do. We're still looking at numbers to see if maybe we get rid of one of those and just send a group to one. But I'm not sure yet, but we're getting there. Numbers are growing again. Early next week, we'll have everything pretty much planned out. But yeah, that's an update for me.
Quick updates from my end. Alicia mentioned it, but it was announced that minimum wage will increase to $16.66 for hourly waged individuals. So we'll be preparing our special allocations to request that. I am going to be out of the office starting Tuesday next week. Tuesday's a travel day as well as Monday of the next week. I'll be back on the Tuesday, the 15th. I'm determining if I will be virtual for some of those days, so you will all know. I think most of us met this week for one-on-ones, so I'll let everyone know if I'm be meeting. Voter registration dates are starting to come up, and there'll be one next week. There's a few after that, and we'll even continue into the dates after when registration can no longer be done online or through mail. We'll encourage students to you can still register until the day of the election. Even that day, you can go and register at our elections office and vote too, which is awesome. And then for those who were talking about barks for ballots, we need some support figuring out what that's going to look like. I know where the dogs are coming that day, but what else do we want to do for the elections hub that will be from 8 a.m. to 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on election day. So our office will be open for people to drop off ballots, print a replacement ballot. We will not register people that day. They have to go to the Pierce County Elections Office or their home one. And just so you're all aware, before I leave, I will send an email to all of you and then the team letting you know if you have questions, who to reference, who to go to, and who will have the knowledge to help you all out.
To add to that as well, DRS is also holding an event on election day to help with any students who might feel insecure about elections or dropping off their ballot in the ballot box. So I need to follow up with them on more details on that, but there will be other resources for students to just make them feel safe and comfortable during election day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So make sure you check your email about the event that's happening on Sunday and to be there. Other Chair announcements. I have most of the senator surveys. They're coming in. I'm putting them in DubNet as I can. Probably expect an email from me this evening or tomorrow. If you guys could just click around in DubNet to make sure that all the surveys are good, the logic doesn't get all screwed up with certain questions. On Saturday, we have the film day at Seattle. I already know most of you guys are part of that, but if you haven't decided that you want to be part of it, but want to, please decide ASAP so we can figure out carpool. In the coming weeks, until we have the task forces hired for, again, you'll expect this in an email from me by the end of this week, but we'll need some support with tabling to make sure that's in possibly classroom presentations. So students, when I send out campus-wide email, that gets most students, but really meeting students where they are really encourages them to take those surveys from what we've seen last year anyway. So just keep an eye out and sign up for tabling and whatnot. Senators will be expected to do the same thing, but until we have the task forces, our 6 hired staff people, where all they'll be doing for fall quarter is outreach, we'll need a little bit of support over these next few weeks to make sure students know about it. With that, is there a motion to adjourn the meeting?
I motion to adjourn.
I second.
Moved by Ben, seconded by Moira. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passed unanimously. Adjourn this meeting at 2:38 p.m.
Damn, that was fast.